Good morning and welcome to a special Monday stream of DragonBloggers live on Amazon. I normally do not stream on Monday because I'm normally working my day job, but today is a holiday. Happy Martin Luther King Day in remembrance. So, since I had the day off of work, I decided to stream on Amazon and cover some of the newer products that we have. So, we try to do live streams and cover new products in each stream because we get so many products. We just like to showcase new stuff. And I had this idea. I've been wanting to do morning streams for a while where I drink a lot of coffee. Like a lot of coffee. We're talking like 14 cups of coffee a day. I brew a 14 cup pot of coffee in my brewer every single day. I drink a lot of different brands. I'm not like specific on always drinking the same brand, the same type of coffee, but I drink a lot of varied coffees. And I thought, why not do a coffee and conversation stream where I can kind of start off talking about the coffee that I drink that day or that week and then move into the products of the stream. So I thought it was a kind of a cool idea. Some of the coffees I drink are on Amazon, some of them are not. And so I'll have, the ones that are on Amazon, I'll showcase on Amazon. In particular, this newest coffee that I'm showcasing, this I got as a Christmas gift for me. So I knew I wanted to try this type of coffee, and my mother-in-law bought me this as a Christmas gift. This is the New Wave Flow State coffee. Now, what makes this coffee unique is this is coffee with cacao grinds in it. Yep, that's right. Cacao bean or the chocolate bean. This is coffee cacao combination, and it creates a really, really unique texture and flavor. Number one, when you brew it, the interesting about it is it leaves some melted chocolate bits in the filter. It's not sweet chocolate, so it's not milk chocolate. Don't think of it as being sweet at all. It's actually they take out the bitterness somehow because it's not bitter either. I drink it black. I don't even add sugar. Don't add cream. Don't add milk. Don't add nothing. Just drink it black, iced or hot, but it has that dark chocolate flavor infused with the coffee, and it is cacao powder mixed in with the coffee grinds. It actually is fantastic. Yep, I'll be covering that in Invicta Watch soon too. So, with this new wave coffee, it also has an amino acid, L-theanine, in it, which is something that promotes. It basically promotes you to be more aware, be sharper, have more clarity. Now, one thing about the dark cacao coffee, which I have a hard time validating this claim myself because I just drink so much coffee, but supposedly when you have the cacao mixed with the coffee, you don't have that drop off from running out of caffeine. It's supposed to give you a smoother come down when you're running out of caffeine or when you're done with your coffee, and it's a smoother up, less jitters. Now, I don't ever get jitters with coffee, as much coffee as I drink, so I can't tell you. But if you read the reviews, this has 5-star reviews, 76 5-star reviews. Almost everybody says in common that even if you're prone to jitters with regular coffee, that the dark cacao coffee combination makes you less jittery and have less jitters from caffeine. So I don't, I never get jitters from coffee. I drink so much coffee, I'm practically immune to it. I live off of coffee. So, but I'm telling you, the flavor alone is enough for me to get this coffee, and it's delicious, tastes great. Again, you can add creamer to it or sugar if you need to, but it doesn't need it. I pour it over ice or I just have it plain. I don't add any creamers, but if you want to, you could certainly add some hazelnut creamer or some French vanilla creamer or anything you want to add to it. But really nice, not cheap. So as a hybrid coffee or a nootropic coffee at $26.95 for this little pouch, it's a bit up there. It's definitely a treat that you can have. It depending on how much coffee you drink. Like this bag, almost completely empty, right? And I got 3 brews out of it. Maybe I can get 4, maybe 5 if I mix it and if I cut it with more coffee. But maybe 4 or 5 brews for me out of it for $26.95. So not now that's 14 glasses. So it's 14 times 4, 28, 50. All right, about 56 cups of coffee I can get out of this bag. So you divide 56 cup of coffee by $26.95. Not too bad per cup when you think about it. Not too bad at all. So this is the New Wave Flow State coffee. This was my first coffee where I hybrid cut cacao and coffee grinds together. There are other cacao coffee grinds that I'm going to be trying out, but this happened to be the first one that was gotten to me as a gift, and I like it. I know you can't see paying yourself that much, but when you divide, like, let's say $26.95 by 48 cups, right? So if I do, 26 divided by 48, that's like 54 cents a cup. So it's actually not that bad. Like, you go to Starbucks and spend $5 or $6 for a cup of coffee, you're going to be paying a lot more than that for 48 cups of coffee. So the fact that I got 48 cups out of this one bag is not too bad, actually. Not too bad. That's about 56 a cup. But it's not as cheap as if you just say, now, don't knock it. I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That's one of my staples. When I'm not drinking specialty coffees, I drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee grinds. Dunkin' Donuts coffee, I get $11 for a bag, and I can get like 100 cups. You know, like 20 cents, 18 cents a cup out of a Dunkin' Donuts coffee bag. I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee better than Starbucks coffee myself, the ground coffee. I don't dislike Starbucks coffee, and I like their blonde roasts. Again, I could do an entire stream, 5 hours long, just talking about coffees. I've had hundreds of coffee brands, everything from K-Cups to grinds to slow drip to Turkish coffee. I love coffee. I'm just a huge avid coffee fan, and I'm a coffee purist. I put nothing in my coffee. So when I drink coffee, it is the raw flavor of coffee, nothing in it. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no creamers. I test it both hot and cold because I like a lot of iced coffee during the day. I usually fill up several of these during the day of iced coffee and all the coffee melts. All the ice melts. Yes, I agree. But the ground Dunkin' Donuts and the ground Starbucks are cheaper. Much cheaper than going and getting it at Starbucks in person, obviously. All right, any questions about coffee or the new wave coffee before I move on to the next product this morning? Notice my new Dragon in coffee. And I'm wearing my Monday. I never wear this shirt because I always forget to wear it on Mondays. This is my Monday Dragon shirt. I almost never get to wear this shirt. I've only worn this shirt like twice since I bought it. All right. So, moving on. The next is, and various streamers on my team and content creators have talked about the benefits of having blackout curtains. I particularly love blackout curtains because they not only block out sunlight for like when you have backlight behind me because I have windows behind me when I'm streaming, but when I get migraines, I need to darken a room fast. Because when I do get migraines, and sometimes I get migraines when I don't have enough coffee, sometimes I get migraines when I have too much coffee, sometimes I just get migraines because I don't sleep well, and I'll get but usually when I get migraines, blacking out a room is important. Sometimes I don't have my sleep mask because my dog dragged out in the yard and just destroyed my last one, so blackout curtains help darken a room for me when I don't have my sleep mask available or anything else. Now, I want to showcase these blackout curtains because these blackout curtains are incredible. They are the thickest and best blackout curtains. I have a few different brands and a few different companies worth of blackout curtains, and Bedsure makes the best ones, at least the thickest, heaviest ones that are great for very, very large windows, or if you have like a sliding glass door in the yard, like a big sliding glass door, like an outdoor patio door, and you just get brutal sunlight in the afternoon. And don't forget that sunlight comes in and it heats up your entire kitchen or your living room too. So another reason why you would want blackout curtains is not only to block out the light, but all that sunlight coming in can heat. Now, obviously in wintertime, you want that heat coming in through your window. It's probably not going to block out the curtain. But in the summertime, you want to keep that heat out. So blackout curtains could help keep that heat from getting into your house as well. So these are the Bedsure blackout curtains. Extremely thick and heavy. But I'm going to show you these specifically with my next product, which is one of the best tactical flashlights that I have ever seen and tested. And where is it? Hold on. Where's my flashlight? Just that. Here we go. All right, tactical flashlight. So this tactical flashlight 2-pack is amazing, and I'll tell you why. Number one, it is rechargeable via USB, micro USB. I wish they use USB-C, but it's rechargeable. But for those people who don't like a rechargeable flashlight, you could pop out the bottom. You could take out the giant rechargeable battery, right, in the case, and it comes, it comes with a AAA battery compartment so that you could put 3 AAAs in it and switch to using AAAs if you prefer. That is something you don't see with tactical flashlights. The fact that you could use it with the giant rechargeable battery, or you could simply use it with the AAA, and you can create one flashlight of each if you want. Have one using the AAAs and one with the charged rechargeable. So that is a really cool feature. I really like that you could choose to make it, because a lot of people don't like rechargeables. They'll keep it in their car and it'll lose its charge. And some people want to have the convenience of putting batteries in them. This gives you the option of both, which is a really, really cool feature. It is also a very solid metal handle flashlight. You can run over this handle with your car and you're not going to damage this flashlight. Very, very solid metal, and it is just super bright. It's also adjustable beam, so I'll show you that in a second. So to turn it on, you just hold the power button. Long press one time. I think I put my battery backwards, didn't I? I put my battery in backwards. Hold on. Give me a second. Put my battery upside down. Not the first time I've done something like that with batteries being put in reverse. Hey, Allison, how you doing? How you doing, Jeffy? And Serene, welcome. Okay, so this stream only, I will also be giving away a $5 Amazon gift card at the end of the stream. The link is going to be here. It's not the same link as Sunday. It's today's link. So it's dragonblogger.com/enter-live, not the gift card link. So just make sure it's dragonblogger.com/enter-live. So here, long press. I won't shine the beam directly at the camera. I won't try to blind anybody, but you can kind of see how bright it is. Extremely, extremely bright. You could focus the beam and make it much tighter. Extremely bright. Excellent flashlight. Like I'll shine it right there on the blackout curtain behind me, and you can see how bright it is. Extremely bright light. Goes wide circle. You can even put it down into a little tiny square or a tight beam. Very, very nice options there. If you press it multiple times, it lowers the brightness level. And then finally, you could have quick blinking or slow blinking for emergency mode. So, a lot of nice. It does get a little warm, yes, but not enough to cause a burn. But because it is a Cree bulb, it does get warm. If you leave it on for a long time, it gets really warm. But no, it won't burn you because, and I'll turn it off to show you. Hold on. Come on, turn off. Okay. Turn it off. No. There you go. The way the bulb sticks out above the actual bulb, it helps prevent the heat from coming out and causing any sort of burning or danger. Now, I'm going to show you how effective these blackout curtains are. You see how bright this is, right? I mean, you see how bright this is. Watch this. Nothing. Even tight beam. Nothing getting through this blackout curtain. These are effective blackout curtains. No better test to show you how powerful blackout curtains are than showing you about a tactical Cree bulb and that nothing gets through it. I'm holding that bulb right up against that curtain, and you can't see nothing. No. Excellent tactical flashlights, excellent blackout curtains. Good way to test the two together as well. I've had other blackout curtains where when I hold a Cree bulb to the back of the curtain, you can see the light coming through. You can't with the blackout curtains from that shape. They're that dark. Ah, Pumpkin, come here. Come on. Come say hi. Oh, there we go. Oh, Pumpkin, come say hi. He knocked over one of my products. Yes, Pumpkin, say hi to everybody. Yes, I know. Okay, you can go now. All right, you go. All right, come on, Glue. I don't want Gluey to start a fight. Hold on, go, Gluey. All right. What's that like too? He's so much older. These are 2x3 Boston Terriers. I don't know if you can see Gluten here. He's the black and white one. He's old. He's 10. He's really grumpy. Him and him don't get along. They're always fighting. Okay, go. Go lay down. Go. It's not food time. Go. All right. They usually don't crowd me. That's Gluten. He's my black and white Boston. He's 10 years old, and then Pumpkin's 4.5. So they sometimes get a little testy with each other, and they fight with each other when they get around each other. Next product on the list is a popular product. Everybody likes air fryers, right? You like making fried food at homes, tater tots, French fries, fried foods like, fried green beans and whatnot. So the next product was reviewed by Nate and is a 4-quart air fryer by Weddy. And I'll show you his video of that product right now. And one, showcase, track, There we go.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today with another video, we are going to be taking a look at the AF31 air fryer from Wedi. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what this thing's about. The AF31 air fryer from Wedi is a 4-quart 5-in-1 oilless air fryer. Everybody knows what air fryers are, so let's go ahead and jump in and check this one out. So here on the front, you can see here you have these nice rotary dials where you can control your temperature and your time. And whenever you're done cooking, you will hear this. Here on top, you're going to have your heat and power light. Whenever the heat light is on, that means it's heating to your temperature that you set. On top of the air fryer, you're going to notice here that you have a bunch of different diagrams just to help you out with your cooks. One of the cool features about this is, say you're in the middle of a cook and you want to check it. When you pull it out, it'll automatically pause the cook and the power will shut off. And then when you're done with that, you push it back in and the power will resume. Now this air fryer goes up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and down to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. It can cook for up to 60 minutes in as little as 10 or fewer. So let's go ahead and throw in some tater tots here and let's see how they cook. For the tater tots, we're going to go ahead and set the temperature to about 360 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll come back and check on them. So as you can see here, they turned out great. They're super crispy and they were delicious. So this air fryer definitely did its job. It held a good temperature. It didn't have any unpleasant smells or anything like that throughout the cook. So if you guys want to check this out, I would highly recommend it. It's got this nice gloss black finish on it, the silver in the front. It's got a quick handle to pull out so you can clean it. I would definitely recommend you guys checking this out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
So one cool thing about this air fryer is it's very simple to use. You don't have a lot of navigation menu options. It's much more simplistic. You just got the basket, you cook up 1 or 2 persons worth of content at a time, and you're good to go. Right now, this air fryer is on sale. Not only is it $59.99, which is 40% off, but if you go to the product page, there's another $10 off coupon today. So you can get this air fryer for only $49.99 today only. So the air fryer is $49.99. There's a $10 off clippable coupon on top of the 40% off discount that's going on right now. So it's an excellent deal if you need a little air fryer. Hey, Ed. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Don't forget, if you're new to the stream, today we're giving away an Amazon gift card, $5 Amazon gift card at the end of the stream. Just join by going to dragonblogger.com/enter-live. I posted the link in the chat. You have to be on Amazon Live in chat to claim the prize. So the next product on the list is a unique product. This is a smartphone screen amplifier. So basically, let's say you're traveling, you're in a hotel room, or you don't have access to a television or a smart TV, yet you and another person want to watch what's on your phone screen. So this is basically something that acts like a projection or like a magnifier for your phone screen. You put your phone behind it on the stand, and it basically gives you like a 14-inch screen to watch what's on the phone. So Nikita did the review of this one. I'm going to show you his video of it. And this is by Green Lady. Dear Lady.
So this little bad boy here is the mobile phone video amplifier. Basically, it enlarges the screen.
Morning, Jennifer. How are you doing?
Basically,
morning. Buy things
allows
sometimes.
You to have a sort of portable home cinema. It's
James
really
was actually
set up. It doesn't take a lot
with
of steps,
me
just
in
4
voice
simple
on Saturday.
All you have to do
yes, he hasn't been on camera in a while.
Pull this part out.
He is recovered though, mostly.
Lift it up. Make sure it's leaned back.
Hey, Joni, welcome.
Pop this part up in the back right here. As you can see, this is where your phone goes. And then you can leave it level if you want to, or you can pull up these little clips at the bottom right here that basically kind of tilt your phone at an angle. And then you pick whatever YouTube video.
Yeah, my son caught it too, James.
Or whatever you may be watching, whatever streaming service you may have on your phone.
Station.
And you pop it into.
His roommate had it. He had tested for it. He lost his sense of taste and smell too. He had it, but he had it very minor.
And then I'm going to turn it at an angle. My
definitely hits old people like us worse than young people.
Immediately enhances the video. And it's really cool because you can have it set anywhere in front of you, wherever you may want, so you can watch the video. My camera's at a sort of wild angle, so it's kind of hard to see unless I tilt it for you, so you can kind of see just exactly how big. But as you can see, my phone is small and it makes it look absolutely huge, and it fills up the screen really well. It would also work with any of the smaller.
That's what my wife said yesterday during her stream.
I personally just use it.
But she had to go get her glasses.
If you had like a Galaxy Tab that wasn't
hey Jimmy, how you doing?
big, then it would definitely work just fine. But as you can see, it's a nice little thing to have. It's very easy to set up. It's also just as easy to, you know, break down and store. And like I said, it's super, it's flat, it's easy to store. You can go almost anywhere, any backpack, on a shelf, on a desk.
That could be a good
if
thing.
You're looking for something to
I'll play things
up your video watching game on your phone or mobile device.
So definitely a unique product, the smartphone screen magnifier. If you just have your phone on a stand nearby and you want to watch something, you don't have access to a TV, kind of gives you a larger screen just to watch. Kind of unique, nice little niche product. Probably more useful for traveling, or if you're in a hotel or you're staying at a campsite or something like that, or you're outdoors, and you just want to watch a larger screen and not have to hold your phone and watch it. It's kind of a good option for that. So the next product we're going to get to is an actual live unboxing, because I haven't had a chance to test it yet. Let me move on to this right here. This is, I selected the wrong one. This is the Ufe G30 Robot Vac. So I'm going to live unbox this right now. And I have to thank Ufe for sending these products. Ufe is a sub-brand of Anchor. So I was hesitant to review a robot vac myself. Often, most of the time, I'm sending robot vacs to my other content creators, like James, like Jeff and Nate, because my dog is psychotic around vacuums, and he attacks stick vacuums and vacuums. And just hearing the noise, if you saw my stream yesterday where I had the hand vac, the noise of a vacuum drives him nuts, and he aggressively bites and attacks vacuums. Pumpkin hates vacuums, so I'm gonna have to lock him in a room while I test this vacuum, these robot vacuums, because I'm worried that my dog's gonna attack and destroy the vacuum really quickly. I do not know how long I'll be able to keep this vacuum, but I'll be able to at least do an accurate review of it. And if I can't get my dog to settle down around it and ignore it and get used to it, I might not be able to keep it. Too big for a mystery box, though. So this is the Ufe G30 Robot Vac. So this vac, like most robot vacs, is smart dynamic navigation. It connects to Wi-Fi, has path sensor tracking, and has a single 2000 PA suction motor. And this is a very reasonable model. And by the way, I do have a coupon for this model. Yeah, my dogs will not ride the vacuum. Even Kiwi's is a little big, although I would like to see a cat ride a vacuum. Nikita has a cat, and he's getting a robot vac, so maybe he will be able to test it out. So just to let you know, right now, this vac, I'm going to share this first with you. So this vac has a promo code for $50 off right now called Ufe H30M as coupon at checkout. So this vac, which I'm about to unbox, you can get for $50 off, which pulls it down quite a bit. It makes it very, very, very reasonably priced for a robot vac. Let's see what we get in the box here. All right. Very easy. The box slides open here. Everything's in a nice little cardboard container. All right. Let's put this up here. Well packaged, well protected. You got your little quick start guide, your little manual. Welcome to your new vac. You've got the vac itself, which has a bit of weight to it. We need to find the right packaging area up here. I don't want to tear into it. Okay, so here is the vac itself. It's rather large. It has quite a bit of weight to it, but which is kind of nice. And look at the size of the wheels. These wheels are much bigger. By the way, guys, this is my first hands-on with a robot vac. So I've actually never personally have used or tested a robot vac before. I've always sent them to my other content creators. So I am excited. I've been wanting to test one for a while. So this is the first one that I'm having my hands on. And these wheels are a little bigger than I thought they'd be. Look how big these wheels are. Now, with these wheels and how springy they are, being this large, this should have no trouble going over the lip between a hard floor and a carpet. Because look at that springiness. That is going to allow it to go over surfaces with an incline where it has to switch surfaces. So that's a nice little touch right there. I was really not expecting the wheels to be so big. And they're nice, thick rubber wheels, too. So that's a nice feature. It says, obviously, switch on before use. That seems kind of obvious to me. You got your play pause button, the plug button, and I think that makes it go back to the charger. And I really like the look of it. It just really looks very slick. You've got an on-off switch, which is telling you to switch it on over here. There we go. That's what it's telling you to do. Oh, we've got this little rubber thingies to pull out on the side here. Interesting. Then we got this to take off. Okay. Oh. I like the way everything's tabbed. Everything's tabbed to come off easily. That's kind of nice. I don't want to turn it on with my fingers touching the bristles, but you can see this appears to be the front rotating wheel. And you've got sensors over here. You've got the little bristle brush right here. Nice little bristle brush with both the silicone to scrape the floor and then the bristles. And yeah, pretty nice looking and heavy. Let's see, is this the tray? Let's see, where's the tray here? Okay. Test this out here. What do we have here? Oh, look at that. Bumper detection. That's how it bumps into something and it knows to move on and move it and change directions. Bumper detection. Pretty slick. You've got your tray in the back. Here's your little tray. Not too big of a dustbin tray. Easy to empty out. Probably, I wonder how much, I'll let you know how much it can collect, how much dog hair and stuff like that. I'll answer that question right now. So the tray goes in and out. Now, when you pull the tray out, there's a little latch right here. You have to pull the latch out, but also you have to, it slides back in. This wheel right here is plastic, it's not rubber. It rotates quite a bit though like that. And then it has another little tiny wheel right here, which you can barely see. Super, super tiny wheel that is also plastic. All right, so what else do we get in the box? You get little spin brush attachments. So these, I'm trying to see where would these attach to. Would you use these instead of this or with this? That's the curiosity here. These little sweepers. Ah, here we go. Sweeper, that looks like it'll go there. Ah, there we go. Little sweeper. Just easily snaps in. You kind of see obviously where it goes. It just plugs in the little plug there. Wait, that can't be right. It interferes with the wheel. Oh, well, maybe that's right. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Let's see here. Give me a second. It was meant to go in that spot, but they seem like it's a little big for the wheel, so I'm curious. Okay, that's a rather large manual. Okay, anatomy of the robot vacuum. You get your anatomy for it. Happy Monday. So, no, it is, that's right. It does go there. It says it goes there. Okay, so I guess when you place it on the ground, because the bristles angle down, when you place it on the ground, the wheel comes up to where the bristles are not going to hit the wheel. Yeah, okay, that's the way it works. See? All right, so that's the right place for it. It wouldn't, upside down though, it looks like it hits the wheel, but it doesn't when it's sitting down. And then it gives you this is a spare, in case you need a spare. Path tracking sensor is right here. This is the path tracking sensor, which maps it as it goes across the floor and develops the mapping pattern. So it says you want to place the charging base on a level surface against the wall. Make sure there's 3 foot clearance on all sides of the charging base. So showing you the charging base here next. big of a charging base. Pretty narrow. So you're going to want to set this on the floor like it says. Have it plugged into an outlet. You're going to want to make sure you have 3-foot clearance on all sides, front and sides, and kind of keep the back up against the wall. So that way the vac can navigate its way back onto its clearing base when it's done vacuuming and it starts charging. Hey, Candy, how you doing? So, then of course it includes a little filter. Now I'm trying to see if this is the replacement filter or the same filter. Let's find out. Oh, it's a replacement. Already has a filter in it. So this is a spare filter, which is nice. Spare filter. Okay. What else do we got? Oh, look at that. You can take that off to get access to the bristles. In case you need to clean some like hairs or strings or something and get trapped around the bristles. That gives you easy access to clean the bristles. And then you get this brush cleaner, right? This is to clean your bristles. Hard plastic side that's like a fork for cleaning your bristles. And then you get the soft plastic side and you get this cutter. So that's obviously awesome because obviously when you have a vacuum with bristles, strings and stuff, dog hair and various strings get caught. So this cutter allows you to just run through and cut any strings that get caught in it and help clean it out. So it's a nice little cleaning attachment to have to help clean your vacuum when it gets all mucked up with the stuff that it picks up off the floor. So that's a nice little touch. I really appreciate that they come with these cleaners. And what do we got here? This is organization wire. Well, that's pretty thorough. They give you wire ties. Nice to include some ties to manage your wiring and your cords when you plug it in. So that's convenient to include these. That's decent, like that. And then, of course, the AC power outlet itself to power it. So what you want to do is, again, you're going to need to find a place where you can have 3-foot of clearance on sides and front. Find the best place, either in your kitchen or your living room, where you're going to put your base station, plug it in, run your cords and manage them so that your vac isn't going to have to run over cords or navigate around cords, and then you should be good to go to start charging. Because it is a smart app and it connects to Wi-Fi, you pair it with your phone, it creates the mapping on your phone, as I've seen with many other reviews that my team has done. I'm really excited to try this robot vacuum, and I'm going to try to make sure my dog doesn't destroy it and kill it. But this looks amazing, and for the price with the $40, was it a $40 or $50 off coupon? Let me double check. Did I post a $40 or $50 off coupon? With a $50 off coupon right now, that's a really, really good deal for this vacuum. I can't wait to try it out. This was just the unboxing again. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to have to lock my dog up and make sure that he doesn't destroy the vacuum. It looks like it gives you access to screw holes if you need to replace the battery that's in here too. That, like, let's say the battery loses charge or goes bad, it looks like you can get replacement batteries here and just unscrew it, take the batteries out, the battery out. So can't wait to try it out. Super excited. I've been wanting a robot vacuum for years, so I'm really excited to try one out. And thank you for Ufe for sending us one to showcase and test and review. I'm very, very excited. My dog is not so excited, I assure you. My dog is not excited. What do you think, Pumpkin? Pumpkin, what do you think? Yes? No? Come on. What do you think? You're not going to attack this, are you? Come here. Come here. You're not going to attack this, right? This is not a toy. It's not an enemy. You're going to be nice to it, right? You're not going to damage it? Okay. All right. Yes. Pumpkin always would choose to be on my lap if he could. He is my shadow. Isn't that right? Come. Isn't that right? Come. Isn't that right? Yeah. Always around me all the time. When I get a different setup, I'm going to get like a little pedestal dog bed behind me because he'll always land and he'll always be on camera. This dog literally never leaves my side. He's always at my side all day long. He loves being by my side. He imprinted on me, and he is. Thank you. Yeah, he's a tan Boston. They're not commonly this color, Boston Terriers. They're usually black and white and brindle. And Pumpkin's my boy. Even though he was my wife's dog He imprinted with me, and out of the 3, he imprinted with me. Kiwi is a mama's boy. He imprinted mama, and Gluten's a mama's boy. He imprinted mama. Pumpkin's mine. Yeah, there you go. All right. Yes, it is a holiday here, and so I am not at work today. So I had to do a stream instead. So next on the list is a unique product. It's a monocular telescope. This was reviewed by Nikita as well. And this is pretty cool because you use it with and without your phone to capture video and photos from distant objects. So I'm going to switch over and show you Nikita's showcase of this.
So this is the Evia Monocular Telescope, and I'm super excited about it. I'm going to unbox it and show you guys everything. Then I'm going to take it to a local park, look around with it, and take some, hopefully, really good pictures. I'm really excited about it. So it comes with a little thing that you can attach to the actual telescope so that it has, you know, like a safety grip around your wrist. And it looks like these are some stands for it. That one has a clip on it. This one looks like a mini kind of tripod. And then, oh yeah, another one where you attach either your phone or something and it moves on an axis, on a kind of swivel. And then of course it has a really nice carrying case for the actual monocular telescope itself. And then of course the bad boy of the entire thing, the actual telescope itself. And it comes with a cleaning cloth inside of here too, so I'm actually excited about that. But yeah, as you can see, it has a nice little cap for both ends of the telescope for protection, so that's really cool. I'm excited. I can now see that this would attach to here so you can move it around. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, play with it a little bit, look at the instructions, see how to
In the case, sounds like it's a little bit of a sore throat.
Take it out into the field and show you guys how it works.
So once I got to the park, it was actually quite windy, so I had to do a voiceover recording for this part of the video. But basically, this is what it looks like all set up. My phone is attached to the little clip that attaches to the monocular telescope itself so that the iris of the camera goes right through the monocular telescope. Then I had to screw the telescope itself to the base as I'm showing you, and then the base to the tripod.
Oh, it sure is.
Once you get it all set up, the instructions let you know that if you see the circular edge of the lens on the camera, that all you have to do is simply zoom in. So if you look at my camera, you can see that I'm zoomed in 2.7 times on my phone, and it basically cleared up the picture. It made the quality look really nice, and I was really happy with the results. I was able to take a couple of pictures. There weren't any scenery or really good animals around, like birds and stuff to take pictures of, but I did get some good pictures to kind of show you the quality and the enhanced features. Immediately when I started taking pictures, there was a lady walking her dog really close by, so I snapped a quick picture of this, and this dog was about 50 feet away from us, so this is how close I was able to get just from what the settings that I had set up straight from the video. So as I said before, it was super windy and super cold out there, so it was kind of hard to get the tripod itself stabilized because of how hard the wind was blowing. But this is a picture of my girlfriend standing by, cold and shivering, without the monocular telescope, and then here is her with the monocular telescope, so you can see the difference. Both of these pictures were taken from the same spot. There also happened to be like a little birdhouse or like a bird feeder or something that looked like a birdhouse, at least, that was nearby, so I snapped a picture of it without the monocular telescope and then immediately put the telescope back on and took another picture, and this is what it ended up looking like.
So pretty cool if you want to take
lastly,
photos.
I really wanted to test out the range and focus of this monocular telescope. So as you can see, these signs are quite far away. In fact, they're down a valley and across a bayou. And this is without the monocular telescope. But once I put the telescope back on, these signs look like they are absolutely so close to me, like as if I'm taking a picture standing next to them. So that just shows you how amazing this monocular telescope really is.
So this is the monocular telescope, the Evia monocular telescope. It's a 12 by 50 magnification telescope. It's actually really cool. You can use it with or without your camera, but obviously if you want to take photos or video, you would just attach your camera to the monocular telescope and use it. It has much better optical zoom than using your phone's zoom in. like the digital zoom, even though the phone has decent optical zoom, once it switches over to digital zoom, then it starts getting grainy and blurry. If you really want to take very, very far shots, having a monocular telescope is good. Now, you could use the mini tripod that comes with it, or you could always, of course, buy a full standing tripod and attach it to a full standing tripod as well. So really good option. Really good option, too, if you're recording sports events. Like I go to my son's high school football games, right? He's a player in a high school football game. If I wanted to use something like this, I can really zoom in on him on the field and just follow him around and record him without being up in the stands. Because I tried recording his high school football games from the stands with just my iPhone, and even zooming in, it's kind of blurry. You know, it doesn't have the detail. Something like this would have been ideal for that. So next up is a really unique tripod. Speaking of tripods, this is the K&F Concepts camera tripod. And James did a couple little showcases of this one, and I'll show you one of his little minis on how he shows you the versatility of this tripod. This is a very short one.
When trying to get that perfect angle, K&F Concepts has got you set up for the perfect tripod angle. As you guys can see here, we have the legs way down, and then we have the camera set off to an angled side.
Very versatile tripod.
You can do some amazing, amazing positions with this tripod. Again, that's the K&F Concepts tripod.
But, James, I'm really surprised you recorded this video while you had COVID, because you sounded out of breath. You poor dude. You shouldn't have recorded this while you had COVID. James actually was pumping out a video recording while he was sick. I was like, no, man, just rest up. Just rest up. But this is a really cool tripod. It gives you those angles if you need to record on your desk. I really like that you can have the horizontal room, add a slider bar, and you've got yourself a lot of range of motion for doing recordings and things like that with your camera. Really, really cool tripod. James will be using this a lot more. He currently has it and has been testing it, using it. This was just a short. He did a full separate unboxing video. Hey, Joni and Donna. So, next I have this in hand. So, this is a pretty cool watch. Men's watch. Sorry. Clicked the wrong scene. My apologies there. So, this is the Invicta Special Edition Limited Men's Watch. And it's on special today for $52. Retails for $64. Now, what I like about this watch is it comes with a lot of band options. And I already unboxed it. But, oops, knocked the lid off. That's nice. But if you could see, I've already attached everything it needs. It comes with the black band by default, and it just looks really, really nice on a wrist. It's a nice large dial, very elegant looking. I was really, really impressed with the quality, and I love leather bands. I don't actually like silicone rubber bands. I like leather band watches. I really do. This is a really, really nice premium watch, and I love that it gives me band options. So it includes the brown leather bands. You could just easily pop them off and replace the color of the bands. And this kind of unique-ish dark blue pattern band as well. You could replace with the watch band there. So just a really, really good option that gives you versatility in matching your outfit if you wear different suits, which, let's be honest, I don't go out too often with suits. But when I do, I like wearing a nice formal watch. Like my wife and I go on a cruise next month. Yes, with risk of a cruise even with COVID. And they have formal nights, and I will probably be wearing this on a formal night on the cruise. So this is the Invicta watch. Nice little deal. Very elegant looking. And it's easy to set the time. Like most watches, you just pull the dial out one little bit to change the date, the next all the way to change the time. It's got a little stopwatch, that little watch, what you call it. At the top is the stopwatch over there with the, and then here's the reset for it as well. So it's got some nice options to it. I really like this little watch. Now it's not a technology watch. It's not a smart watch. It's just an elegant watch. But nice little option. And I know James eyes watches. He likes watches. James really likes luxury watches. Like, he loves luxury watches. So that's the Invicta watch. It was nice. It was a nice deal. I wound up picking it up. Next on the list is a unique product. So everybody's seen outdoor solar lights, right? Pathway lights. But this is solar light stumps, and they're kind of cool looking. So Merle on the team showcased these, and I'll show you how these look. These are definitely unique, different.
All right, today we have a solar light from our service. This is going to be a log style, pretty generic boxing. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. All right, and we have our instructions, safety information.
Feel free to ask any questions about any of the products at any time as well. And a reminder, we're giving away a gift card at the end of the stream. You can enter there.
And this looks to be a 2-pack, which is awesome. Get those both out. And just some more styrofoam in the box. Alright, let's go ahead and open up one of these. Let's see what we're working with. So we got our solar panel right up here. Got some really nice texturing on this. And this is going to be our light mode. So on
if you're somebody who sets up a fairy garden in the yard,
this white section down here is going to be our actual light.
Fairy garden.
Now, I'm going to throw these outside, let them charge for the day, and then tonight I will try to get a video of them glowing, doing their job. Alright, so I've had these charging up for a little bit. They do have a on-off switch, as previously mentioned down here, but it only turns on or off by sensor. Cover up the solar panel, starts to light up. I need to turn it off. So I'm going to go ahead and kill the lights in here. Make sure both these are turned on. That one's not. There we go. And let you guys get a look at what these, well, look like. And
I know, they're so unique, right? They're really, really unique. They're really unique. Instead of just getting your traditional
so you can
steak
see
lights,
through some of the barking right here, which is real nice. Gets pretty decently bright on the split edges.
They're awesome for like a garden or a yard.
It's an interesting little flame
so
grow, almost like a Swedish torch.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome looking.
Higher view of those.
The solar powered
See the
stumps.
pattern they cast.
So I was pretty happy with these. These are, yeah, exactly, by a pool. Yeah, they're really, really cool. Put them on tabletops by a pool. Yep. Yep. Really, really cool looking product. Those are the Tonalux solar lamps. They're unique looking. You get them in a 2-pack with the stumps. Let me see if they had any sort of deal today. Just as the 13% off right now. So $51.98. 13% off right now. So, yep. They're pretty cool looking. Really, really neat. So the next solar torch lights I reviewed, and I'll showcase my own video on that because I have them in my... I'm using them as pathway lights right now on the side of my house, so I didn't want to, take them out of their stakes and get dirt in the house. So I'll show you those right now. But I did these, and this is a 6-pack, these ones. These are the more traditional ones.
Here unboxing these 6-piece solar pathway lights. Now, what I really like about these solar pathway lights is they don't have just a white option. They actually have a multicolor option. Plus, you have 3 different height adjustments as to how you want to stake them into the ground, which is a really nice option. So let's show you what you get in the box. Of course, each of the 6 pathway lights has a top part, which has the solar panel on the very top. Plus, I really like the design of the little it looks like crystal almost the way that the panel is.
These
where the
are
light comes
my
out.
favorite.
They are
pathway
LED.
lights, by the way.
You've got the switch on the top, which you could switch to the left, and then you have the white light on the left. You switch to the right, and then it has the colored. Now the multicolored cycles through the various colors. You can't set it fixed at a specific
these are
color,
great.
so
I
you
have
can't
these
have it
lining
just
my side
red
of the
or
mouse right
just
now.
blue
It was
or
too
just
dark
green.
going to where my
It either
trash cans
cycles
are
through its
at night,
rainbow of
so I have
colors
these lining
if you
my
switch to the
pathway on
right,
trash
or it
cans.
just stays white if you switch to the left. So that's how they work. And of course, you get 6 of these. They come exactly wrapped.
Wait
the same
to see
exact
how they
way.
look installed.
So I'm just going to speed up the film here while I take out the rest of the top lights here. Okay, so after you get the 6 lights removed, you'll notice you have the stake options. This is one of the extender poles, and you could see you would just attach it to the stake. Now, if you want, you could put it directly onto the stake with the plastic. You could put it, would make it only have 1 extension pole. So this is about the right height for what I
By
want to
far
use
the
it
best.
for. But again, you have
No,
3 different height
no
options.
Wi-Fi
You
or
have closer
RGB.
to the ground for if you
Solar
want
lights,
to
yeah.
just slightly go over. But if you have taller grass and you're going to be putting it in a grassy area where there's taller grass, then you're going to want to have the stakes a little longer so that
They would
it's
have
higher
trouble
than
with the
grass.
solar keeping
If you
those
keep
charged.
everything
They
very
drain
short
fast.
to the ground, like you want to just illuminate a driveway, you may not want to have stakes so high. They have this clear plastic piece that plugs into the light itself that you plug it onto the stake. Now this gives a little bit of illumination, almost like a little illuminating spear tip that comes down as the light follows that little clear plastic tube. So that helps disperse the illumination even more. And
That
I really
clear
like that
plastic
effect.
tip
So having this
tube,
little clear plastic
brilliant
extension
idea to
tube
include that.
to add just
Wait
a
till you
little
see
extra
it. Now
light
it
and
looks.
create it like a little
That
stick
was a
of light that
brilliant
comes
idea. The
down
fact that
was
they
a really
included
nice
those.
touch as well. So let's go install them and see how they look. So I lined a concrete pathway with some landscaping rock with these LED solar panels, and I have the little stick in there. And again, I don't have them twice extended. I only have 1 extension pole, and you can see how they look. I really like the way they disperse the light and the pattern it kicks off onto the ground. That looks really, really nice to me. I really love the way they do the pattern. I like the way the
There's
illuminated
Pumpkin. Follow
stick
me.
comes down. Switching over to the multicolored lights and how it looks when they're all in multicolor, you can see how they all cycle through the colors at different intervals. Now, if you're really clever, you could switch them all exactly at the same time and keep them almost perfectly in sync when they switch. But because I have them scattered out so far, I would need other people to help switch them all at the same time and kind of synchronize the switching. But here's the way it looks switching through all the colors. Now, it looks better if you could synchronize the colors so that they're not all different colors, but it still looks very pretty. And again, I really love the color pattern.
They're very,
and the
very
way
pretty.
the shell looks, the way it casts around.
They're
These are my favorite
super
solar
pretty.
lights by far. I just love the way these look. They're useful for a garden or anywhere.
So, these solar lights are really, really pretty. As I mentioned in the video, one of the most complicated things with them is the fact that you can't fix them at a specific color, right? So if I wanted them all to be red or I want them all to stay green, I can't do that. They all cycle through the RGB range of colors. So if you want them to stay exactly cycling at the same time, you have to have a couple of buddies and you all have to switch it on exactly the same time. Then they'll all stay in sync and they'll kind of stay the same color at the same time. Or you could kind of create a proper wave effect where the first one starts changing color, then the second one, then the third one, then the fourth one. But because I have them scattered over such a long line, I can't run through them fast enough to turn them all on so I can create a really nice wave effect pattern of them changing the colors. But so they kind of get out of sync to where, you know, they're not sync, but you can. They're really, really nice. These are excellent. The fact that you get a 6-pack, there is a 10% off coupon if you click on it. So not only do you get 6 of them, but the fact that it comes with 3 stake size adjustments. So you can have them low to the ground if you have really short grass. You can have them 1 stake up or 2 stakes up. You can use the plastic nub if you want or not use it. And the fact that they're solar. If you keep them in bright light all day long, they stay bright up to 6 hours at night. So I've had them where it gets dark here around 7:15 is when they trigger on because they're light sensing. They come on automatically when it's dark. They last about 5 to 6 hours. Depends on how much sunlight they get. On a shady day, they might only last 3 or 4 hours. On a particularly bright day where they're getting a good amount of sunlight, you might get 6 or 7 hours. They don't quite last the whole night. Because every time I check them around 3 or 4 a.m., they're dead by 3 or 4 a.m. But they certainly last up until around midnight, around 1 a.m. So they are really, really good. Like I said, I've reviewed a lot of solar LED lights. These are my favorite so far out of all the ones I've reviewed, just because the pattern, the fact that you could do white or you could do multicolor, the stake options, and that little clear plastic tip. These are pretty awesome. They are completely water resistant. You don't have to worry about them being rained on. It's already rained on. So they're fine. IP67 waterproof. So you don't have to worry about it right now. Obviously, if it snows on them, they're not going to collect solar light because the snow's blocking the solar panels, right? So take that into consideration if you're going to use these in wintertime where it snows, because snow accumulation ain't going to collect solar light. They're not going to come on until snow melts and they become visible. The light gets to the panels again, right? So that's something to keep in mind. So next up, I showcased yesterday, but and forgive me, I made a mistake on the coupon I posted earlier. The coupon I posted earlier was for this hand vac, not for that RoboVac. I have another RoboVac I'll be doing soon at the end of the stream, the bigger of the RoboVacs. But the coupon I posted earlier was for this hand vac, the H30, not for that first RoboVac. So I made a mistake and I apologize for that. This is the H30 hand vac that I showcased yesterday. But they didn't tell me about this promo code until today. So I wasn't able to share this promo code yesterday because I didn't know it yesterday. So you can actually get this for $50 off plus $20 off with the clippable coupon. Makes this a lot more discounted than when I shared it yesterday, when you consider that. Yeah, no, I don't really have downpours yet because I've only had those solar lights up for about a week, but I'll let you know. They should be fine with a downpour though, unless of course, obviously, if you have acidic rain, sometimes that acid or rain that has a lot of acidity in the rainwater can sometimes degrade the solar panels faster. So that's something to consider. Just like if you have a high alkaline water, it could create like that mineral deposit on top of the solar panels, which can reduce their effectiveness. So, but generally, they should be generally waterproof. So I was showcasing this hand vac yesterday. I have had a chance to use it just for a few minutes. I'm still going to do my separate review of it. So this is a really, really nice hand vac. It's very, very powerful. I used it on my couch yesterday, and I really like that this material can drag and pull up the hairs while it's vacuuming up the hairs. I like the detachable head. And again, as I mentioned on the stream yesterday, it doesn't just pass the wind through the head. The head has pins, and it passes the power through the head. So it's not relying on just the air flow to spin the bristles. The bristles are powered. They are powerful. They will grab and pull the carpeting up or the material on the couch. So it works very well for that. This works great in the trunk of the car. Very flexible. I like this attachment because you could easily do baseboards with the bristles here, or if you got like vents. Like my house has these vents near the floor that are on the wall where it's central air, right? But for some reason, the vents are on the floor next to the wall, and they get filled with dust and stuff like that. So I can just run this attachment and clean out those vents and suck up the dust in those vents. You could also just pull it back, use it to get your corners next to your baseboards, under the doors, the back behind your door jambs, things like that. And so really, really nice vacuum, a lot of power. I would turn it on right now, and I'm telling you, my dog's gonna go nuts the moment I turn it on. But here we go. This is eco mode, and oh, there's Kiwi. Kiwi. Here's Kiwi. He's the littlest of my Bostons. He's no longer in his bandage. This is Kiwi. Yes, he was curious. He was drawn by the noise. Oops, what did I knock over? My laptop headset. Yep. One problem with wired headsets is I'm always getting my laptop caught on my arm handle here, armrest here. Kind of annoying. All right. So that was eco mode. Here's how it sounds on full power mode. Kind of loud. It is a little loud. Drives my dogs nuts. My dog tries to attack it on sight. And Pumpkin attacks it. Kiwi's kind of scared of it. So just know that, but it is very powerful. I'm going to do another demo and show you how well it actually suctions up the dog hair off my couch, because it only takes a couple hours for my dog hair to be my couch to be full of dog hair. So I'm actually going to show a separate video showing how effective it is at pulling dog hair off my couch. But this is a really, really nice hand vac for cleaning out cars. Not the biggest container tray, but most hand vacs do not have a huge container tray. So it fills up pretty quick. You have to empty it out, but that's not really a big deal. That's a common issue with hand vacs. Not very heavy, and of course it just sits in its base and charges. You can install the base to a wall so you can kind of hang it on the wall to charge, but it charges standing up like that on its base. So it's a good option. I didn't have... I had a stick vac, right, which you could turn into a hand vac, but even when I turned my stick vac, it's the Dyson D11, the Dyson D11 Animal. The Dyson D11 Animal could turn into a hand vac as a stick vac, but the Dyson D11 is freaking huge. Even when you turn it into a hand vac, the thing is just really heavy. It causes wrist fatigue if you use it too long. It's just too big. Sometimes you need a hand vac that's just lighter and not as heavy, because the Dyson D11 does have a similar type of attachment, but it just wears on your wrist and your arm holding it for long periods of time. And it's also bulkier. Sometimes you need something a little more narrow. Save your money for a 4080 GPU. Yeah, no kidding. Yes. So this is not the wireless version. This is the wired version. So yeah, I should probably just splurge and get the wireless G Pro X and be done with the wire, honestly. So next up, I've got a few more products in the stream, then we'll choose the gift card winner. Next up, we have the Beowulf hair trimmer. Now this is just a general hair trimmer. Could be used for beards, could be used for your head, could be used for your arms, your chest. Just a general body hair, face hair trimmer. And it's actually really effective. I was willing to test it on my arms and make my arms look, kind of silly by shaving off my arm hairs, but we'll show you how that looks.
I'm here unboxing
Not above
this
testing
Beowulf
products out on
body
myself.
hair trimmer, which is also a beard trimmer, hair trimmer. Pretty much shave anywhere on your body with this trimmer here. So it is.
I'll post the link
advertised
again
as a
for the
safe
gift
trimmer
card
that
giveaway
can
if you haven't
get
seen it.
really
Post
close
that in
to
chat.
the skin.
It's
and it's safe enough for you not to cut
dragonblogger.com/enter
yourself. So
and I'll be
we're going to go ahead and test it out.
card winner,
Before that,
maybe
we'll show you
two,
what you get in the
into the
box.
stream.
So I like that the trimmer comes with a couple little bristle brushes to clean it out. You get the power cord, you get the charging base, and then of course here's the trimmer itself, which slides into its power base to charge. It's got a power button on it and an LCD display. You've got a little adjustment head here, which allows you to adjust.
Now, I want to say this brand probably competes with the Manscaper brand type of
brush
trimmer.
the bristles here to clean all the hairs out of your trimmer. It sits in the base like this,
because I haven't tested
and then that's how you would charge it. Just plug it in. Instead of using USB-C, which I would have preferred, a universal USB-C adapter, and instead uses a very similar plug that a lot of other trimmers and shavers and razors use, this little type of plug here. But I prefer everything to adopt USB-C, honestly. That's something I would have liked to see for universal plug-and-play support. But let's go ahead and charge it and see how it does. So here, it's about 80% charged, and you can see it blinks and shows you about the charge percentage. It does not take long to charge. Let's go ahead and test it out.
Yeah, I bet.
The head attachment here has a little button and a switch, which allows you to extend how far out and how you want to shave your arm or your body. So basically, you don't have to shave it super close to the skin if you don't want. So you have a little bit of distance attachment.
No,
so
I
want to leave the background audio volume on so you can hear how loud it is. You can hear the buzzer and you can hear the trimmer going. It has a nice little light on the front of it to help illuminate where you want to trim. And here I'm just trimming up my arm hairs, which I let grow out so I could test this body hair trimmer. I figured it was good to really test it on my arm rather than my beard or my sideburns here.
Again.
And you can see one of the things I note about this trimmer is when you have the attachment on,
you
see the hairs, especially if you have long hairs, they get kind of stuck and caught, and you have to use the brush or just pull them out and do it in segments and sections. But you can see it works fairly well, and it's very effective at trimming arm hairs. But again, this is with the head attachment on. I'm going to show you when you take the head attachment off and you want to shave it really smooth to the skin next. Now I'm going to pull the attachment head off, and I'm going to show you how it works when you do it right up against the skin with no attachment head to extend it. And you
now
can
without
see it
that
cuts
extender,
much better and much
it
faster.
gets close.
It
and
actually
it
doesn't get
really
the hairs
fast.
as stuck.
I like the little light on it too.
And how easily it just
to
cuts
illuminate where you're shaving.
down to the skin here. Again,
I'll show you when I do my other arm.
I'm surprised at how effortless it actually shaves. There's no resistance, there's no tugging, there's no pulling. It just cuts very easily, and I found that very easy to use. Once again, going to my other arm just to show you how easy and how effortlessly it works when you're using When you're not
It's
using the
actually
extension head,
really
it cuts
good.
very well, very
And it shaves
fast,
close.
and you can see it just does a really good job as a body hair trimmer. And your skin is smooth after you run it through a few times. So again, this is the Beowulf body hair trimmer. Really does a good
Of course, my
job.
arms
It's
look
fast.
really silly.
Doesn't nick the skin. Doesn't pull the hairs. Pretty fast and effective too.
So it's a good option. It does not nick or cut the skin. It's very smooth. Even when you press the razor part directly against your skin, it doesn't nick your skin. It was one of the better body hair trims. Really good for sideburn trimming, and I do need to trim my sideburns up pretty more. And trimming the back of your neck, which I can't see the back of my neck. But if you're one of those people who trims the back of your neck and uses like the phone in the mirror, you can use it to trim the back of your neck as well. So the Beowulf body hair trimmer is a very decent option. Thank you. There's a 15% off clippable coupon as well. If you go to the page, it's 15% off. Oh yeah, I've injured myself. I tested an electric skateboard with my son, and I stepped on it, and I had it in reverse by accident, and I threw myself off of it. I've tested quite a number of products, but yes, so very decent body hair trimmer, especially with the 15% off coupon. It makes it work pretty effectively, pretty well. Now they could have had more attachment heads. Like they could have had an angled one for doing sideburns a little bit. It only has the one attachment head. And one attachment head only has like 2 or 3 different lengths. So it's very specific. It doesn't give you enough attachment heads if you want to do like angle shapes or kind of tapering and stuff like that. So that's the only thing about it. It's just it's really designed to cut all your hair to one exact length and keep it trimmed like that. So next up is the Meshforce M7 wireless mesh system, and this was reviewed by Nate, who did the showcase for this one. And I'll show you his video on this one.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel from DragonBlogger, back today
Fader,
again with another review.
Fader.
Today we are going to be taking a look at the
It's a
M7
Fader.
whole home Wi-Fi system from Meshforce. The M7 whole home Wi-Fi mesh system from Meshforce is basically a system that is going to supercharge your Wi-Fi. And the way it works is by connecting multiple router access points together to cover all of your house in Wi-Fi. So what comes with it is you're going to get a charging cable for each of the modules. You're going to get an Ethernet cable. You'll only need this to connect one module to your existing router. You're going to get a quick start guide that'll help you get this thing set up. You might have a little bit of trouble, so just read this. And what you want to do next is find a good location that's close to your existing Wi-Fi router. And then you simply want to plug power into that one. And you're going to plug in the Ethernet port to the WLAN port that is on the bottom of this first module that we're installing. Then you'll simply just connect that same Ethernet cable to an available Ethernet port on your existing router. Off camera, I went ahead and installed these modules. I put the first one in my entryway table, and then the second one in my bedroom. And the easiest way for me to explain what the best way to set these up is imagine your house is a 50 by 50 foot box, and each one of these Wi-Fi modules is going to emit a Wi-Fi signal in a certain range from where it's set up. Now what you want to do is you want to set these up strategically throughout your house to try to get these mesh systems to bond with each other so you have the strongest signal strength throughout the entire house. It's going to be different for everybody else in their house and the way it's set up, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure that out. So after you got the modules set up, let's go ahead and download the My Mesh app from the Google Play Store or the App Store if you're on iPhone. So after it's downloaded, go ahead and open it up. And then it's going to have you connect to the mesh system's default Wi-Fi settings. So we'll do that and I'll be right back. And then once you're connected to the system, you're going to be able to change your Wi-Fi name and your Wi-Fi password to whatever you desire. And once you've got everything set up, you're going to see here you're at the home screen. Up at the top, you're going to see upload and download speed. And in the middle, you'll see all three of your modules. Then we go down here to connected devices. And this is a really cool feature. So I'm connecting to my device right now. You can see my upload and download speed. You can see a description, and you can actually change the name. So we'll change it to husband's phone.
The M7 has a lot more coverage than the M3, though, James.
And then once you've got that changed, as you can see here, it says husband's iPhone, or husband's phone in this case.
So yeah,
it's really
it's
cool.
just
There's
WDS,
definitely a lot of
distributed.
features in here.
Basically,
If you go to
central
settings,
router
you'll
and
have more
access
settings
points.
such as internet settings, wireless, guest network, date and time, or parental controls. And then you'll see here that you will have strong full signal Wi-Fi throughout your whole house. Well, all right, guys, this was Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, checking out the Meshforce M7 whole home Wi-Fi system. I would definitely recommend you guys checking this thing out. It can cover up to 6,000 square feet of your house, or even if you're outside, it's definitely going to work for that. It's got a lot of cool features. You're able to change the Wi-Fi password. You're able to see who's connected to your internet. So if you guys have been looking or you guys have bad internet throughout your house, I would definitely recommend checking this out, and I will see you guys on the next video.
So yeah, it's the convenience of getting, instead of buying a separate router and then buying the same router twice, or an access point version that you could use to extend the router, or router extenders, you're starting to see mesh systems. Instead of buying router extender or router access points that are separate model than the original router or the main base router, you just get a mesh system to kind of compensate. There's a lot of them. Yeah, Nate loves doing his reviews, and he's also very, very thorough when he does reviews. He does a lot of edits. He takes a lot of time to do his reviews because he's very meticulous about how he edits his cuts and he does his voiceovers. So Nate is very, very meticulous on his videos. He doesn't do a huge volume of them, but he really does a great job when he does do them. So the next video is also done by Nate. This is the brand new video. He just got this last week. This was sent to him by Bestier. I'd like to thank Bestier for sending us a desk. I actually requested, he needed a new desk, so I reached out and they were willing to send him a desk to showcase. So thank you to Bestier for sending Nate this desk. He did this last week, set it up, recorded it, edited it up, and this is a pretty fantastic desk. And bear with me, guys. I've got the trash pickup. I didn't know they'd pick up trash on a holiday, so you might hear the trash pickup behind me. It might be a little loud.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you guys the Gryo Gaming Desk by Bestier. This thing looks super awesome online, so let's go ahead and hop in. We'll get it built, set up, and we'll see what this thing's about. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start getting this thing built up. There's quite a few pieces, as you can see there, so let's jump in and get it done. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab one of these leg frames, and you're going to line it up with this little back support bracket, and you're just going to screw it in. It's pretty easy. All you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and when you're done, this is what it's going to look like. And then what you want to do after you get one of these set up is you're going to go ahead and jump over to the next one. It will come with included screws that will tell you which screw goes where, so that's not an issue. And then once you're done, you'll see that you have these set up just like that. All right, and continuing on, what you're going to do now is you're going to grab one of these cross support bars. What these cross support bars are going to do is they're going to allow a flat surface for the actual tabletop to lie on. It will come with screws like I showed you earlier, so just go ahead and grab the right screws and get it screwed in. One thing you want to make sure when you're screwing this in is you want these holes facing up. If you don't have those up, then you're going to run into issues later. For now, right here on the other side, you're going to leave those unhooked. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this little half oval triangle shaped bracket thing, and we're going to line them up with the holes on the unscrewed side that we just did, because what this is going to do is it's going to allow it to penetrate through that little triangle frame. And when you're done with that, this is what it should
half
look
oval
like.
shaped triangle thing.
And one thing you want to make sure that I did wrong is make sure those little feet that are sticking out are on the bottom and not the top of that little triangle frame. So now we're ready to go ahead and get the wood tabletop pieces, and we're going to go ahead and put those on the table that we just built.
Wait till you see
So
what
once
else
you
it
get
has.
those lined up, make sure that the holes are facing down, because that's what we're going to screw into to align it with the frame. And you want to make sure you have no gaps whenever you're putting it on top of the frame. Otherwise, you'll just run into issues tightening them later. Those longer screws you just saw are going to go on the long sections, and these short little screws are going to screw into the little triangle section right here. And then once you have those all screwed in, we're getting real close and we're almost done. So one thing that we're going to do now is we're going to install a little cup holder and the headset stand right here. This also comes with included screws. And what you want to do is just find the holes on the left side of the table and then go ahead and screw it in. And once you've got those screwed in, you're going to see right here that it's very stable, and I think it adds a nice feature to it. So we found a good spot for it, so let's go ahead and come back here in a second and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And as you can see here, we got everything set up, and right off of the bat, guys, honestly, this desk looks really, really awesome. I really love the wood grain texture on this. I really like the RGB LED underlights that kind of
underlight comes with the
little
desk.
ambience to the desk. I think it looks
for
really
that top
clean, really simplistic, but modern at
Pretty
the
nice.
same time. As you can see here, the cup holder works awesome. It doesn't quite fit these little round cups that you might see everywhere, but it works pretty cool nonetheless. And then your headset stand right there is just a nice added addition. We'll hop back over to the wood grain texture just so you can get an up-close shot of what it looks like. I think it looks really nice. And this is a gaming desk, so what would a review be if I didn't turn off the lights and show you the RGB? The RGB pattern that comes with this comes with a bunch of different modes, and I think this thing looks really awesome. This desk has been sturdy, it's been really easy to build, it's been easy to operate out of, and I highly recommend it. So if you guys want to check this thing out, like I said just now, I highly recommend it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get back to my gaming session, and I will see you guys on the next video. See you guys later.
It's like that meme that says, you know, you don't like RGB just because you're a gamer, but I'm a gamer, but that's not why I like RGB. So this desk comes in two sizes. You can get the 55-inch model or the 65-inch model. He reviewed the 65-inch model, which is $229.99, but the 55-inch model is only, I think, $179. If I let me double check on the page real quick here. So it's a little cheaper to get the 55-inch model. But obviously, if you can have dual monitors like he has, you're going to want the bigger model and the extra space. Yeah, the 55-inch model is $169.99. They actually have other types of models on the page, but I really like that the way they have the riser and then they have the light bar under it. Now, in the desk picture, it shows you putting monitors on the riser. He puts his case on the riser to showcase the case, but you have just so much flexibility and options of what you want to do with this desk. And it's really sturdy. It's a very, very nice L desk. So thank you to Bestiaire for sending Nate the desk. Very much appreciate it. He really loves the desk, and he's using it all the time now. We just got it this week, and he got that done. So, all right, the last product on my stream was not supposed to go to me. The last product on my stream is the RoboVac X8 by Ufe. I already had the one I showed you, right? This was the smaller RoboVac. This is the G30, right? This is the one I unboxed earlier. I meant to have the X8 sent to Nate because he has a bigger house than I do and he has a better ability to show it off. But let me grab this thing here. This thing is huge. So let me swap these out. I'll be right back. So I wasn't supposed to do two RoboVacs myself. I was supposed to have Nate cover this one, but they shipped it to me by accident instead of Nate. Sometimes when I give brands multiple content creators addresses, they make mistakes and they ship everything to my address, or sometimes Nate will get something that's meant for Nikita, or Nikita will get something that's meant for James. It happens. Brands sometimes send to different addresses. So this is the X8 RoboVac, and this is their highest end, most premium RoboVac, and it has a bit features that puts it a little higher than the other one, which I'll talk about. Right now, they have a coupon code for this RoboVac, the Ufe X8AL, which if you combine the coupon code with the clippable coupon, it takes like $150 off or $130 off total when you combine it. What makes this RoboVac more powerful than the other one is this one has a dual motor, twin turbine motor, whereas the other one only has a single 2000 kPa motor. This one has two 2000 kPa motors. So this is twice the suck capability, and it's much more powerful at cleaning thicker carpets or carpeting than the other one, which is more designed for hard floor surfaces. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this. I'm gonna test both of them out and drive my dogs absolutely nuts. Hey Chucky, good to see you. One at a time. I do not know if I'm going to be able to keep either of these vacuums based on how my dog reacts to it, but I'm definitely going to test them both out and see if I can really determine the difference. Maybe I'll do like one of those tests where I like spill crap on the floor and deliberately see how effective it is at vacuuming up stuff. Like, you know, some people have spilled like salt or dirt or you know, charcoal, you know, activated charcoal powder on the floor just to test the effectiveness. I might do something like that. So let's go ahead and open this up Let's see what you get in this giant box. This one is very heavy compared to the other one. Much heavier. So this one, the box opens from the top, and we have a box inside of a box. Discover the future of cleaning. Yes, RoboVacs are the way to go. This is just a protective box inside the box to help keep your robot vac protected. And here is your X8 RoboVac. This one, the bristle on the side here is already pre-attached, so let me pull this plastic off. Put this open here. Yeah, pine needles, that would be a good one. Alright, so this one is a lot heavier and larger. So I'll show you the two side by side in a second. Again, has the big wheels. I think they come out even a little further than the other one. Slightly larger tray here. The battery, exact same model here. Same type of spin brush here. Pretty much looks very similar. Way heavier. This one is really, really tanky. If that one's the wizard, this one's the tank. Oh, yeah, very, very tanky. It's also got this knob here, or this sensor. So this is a sensor that beams out to detect objects. The other one does not have that sensor at all. So this little sensor on top here, let me see if I can get an idea of this thing right here. Thanks for the follow, Bill. So this one has an iPath laser navigation sensor. So that's what makes this one unique versus the other one. Besides the fact that it has two 2000 PA suction, so twice as much suction capability. The iPath laser navigation is better at navigating efficient routes, and that's what this does. This shoots out the laser from the top here to navigate. It's got dust compression, so that way it can fit more into its container before you have to empty it, which is really nice. And of course, it's got the roller brush. This one supports Alexa, so you can just tell it to start cleaning. Operates for 180 minutes, 3 hours of operation between charges. It says it can clean about 1 cubic meter every minute for up to 3 hours. So that's a lot of cleaning you can get off of a single charge before it has to go back and charge. That's pretty impressive by itself. And I'll show you the two side by side. Let's see what else is in the box. You've got the AC power, of course. You've got the charging dock, which I wonder if they're interchangeable. This looks exactly the same as the other charging dock. Sure. Nope, slightly different. Slightly different charging docks. Ironically, the bigger vac has a smaller charging dock, but they're not the same. They're not compatible, so not interchangeable between models. Just note. Most people don't have two shop vacs. You also get the same type of zip ties for managing your cables, the spare brush, a spare filter as well. So, good to know. Now I'll show you the two side by side. So this, thanks for the follow, Joe. This is the G30, right? This is the smaller one that I unboxed earlier with the single motor, the single suction motor. This is the brand new one. They're both brand new. The X8 twin turbine motor. And you can see the size of them. It's a little bit larger, quite a bit heavier. Jeez, it's a lot heavier. These are hard to hold up two-handed like this. Oh, they're very heavy. This one's pretty heavy. I should put that on a scale, see how much it actually weighs. That's right. They both, of course, got that cool little bumper. When they bump up against like a couch or something, they bump up and move on. So that's kind of cool. It's got a larger sensor. So I'll actually test them both out because, again, today's the only other unboxing of them. But I'll test them both out. I will run them through their mobile apps, their smartphones, test Alexa. I'll see if I notice any pattern difference. Obviously, I'm expecting this one to be able to suck up a lot more since it has twice the motor and twice the KPA suction. I have mostly hard floor with some carpeting in my house. I'll see how they do on the mapping. I'll see if they hit the, they get stuck around the table, around the couch and things like that. Again, I've not actually personally reviewed robot vacs before, so it is crazy that I got two of them at the same time. I wasn't supposed to have two sent to me. There is a good chance I will be giving at least one of these away to somebody in a giveaway. After I finish the review of it, depending if my dogs get used to it and allow me to keep a robot vac, if Pumpkin wants to destroy these, I may end up having to give both of them away in a giveaway, or else one of them will definitely be given away. Most likely, if this one's that much better, I'll most likely be giving away the little one, if not both of them. The thing is, these are pretty heavy to ship, and it would be a USA only giveaway, but chances are these might end up in a giveaway. They're too big and heavy for the mystery box, so these would be independent giveaways if I give one of these away. But, yeah, I can't wait to try these. I'm very, very excited, and I really hope my dog doesn't chew them up and destroy them. If he shows any signs of aggression towards them, I will make sure that he does not damage them, because I don't want to give away a damaged product if I give it away. But I'm going to keep them for at least a month and run them through multiple tests, see how they do. But yeah, this one is just really, really cool looking. And again, this one has the clippable coupon plus the coupon code. This is the RoboVac X8, double the KPA suction with the twin turbine motors instead of the single motor. Like the other one, has the tray to pull out, compresses the dust so it can hold more. Oh. Excited to test these out. Very, very excited. And see how they do. All right. Does anybody have any questions on any of the products that I showcased during this stream? It's time to do a gift card giveaway. Let me move this over to the other table for a second. There we go. All right. Showcased a lot of cool stuff and new stuff during the stream. I was excited. I love getting new stuff. I'm a total technophile. I love all sorts of new products and stuff. It's so fun. Testing products really is a passion of mine. All right, so loading the giveaway page. If you haven't entered yet and you're still in the chat, you're going to want to go to dragonblogger.com/enter-live. dragonblogger.com/enter-live. I'm going to pick a winner of an Amazon gift card right now. dragonblogger.com/enter-live. I'm going to be picking gift card winner. I'll pick two $5 Amazon gift card winners right now. So let me go ahead and interact. Let me do which one is it? Which one is it? It is live show quick prize draw. Let me check here. There are way too many active giveaways right now. It's crazy. Live show quick prize draw. Okay, that's the right one. Live show quick prize. Okay. Let me just go double check the entries, make sure everything's good. If you haven't gotten your entry in, let me know. Hey, thank you, Ship. Appreciate it. All right. We're ready to draw. Anybody need me to wait? Or are we ready for me to draw the winner? I got too many tabs open here. Hey, thanks for the follow, Kathy. Thanks for the refollow, PC Phil. So, gift card winner coming in. Enter to win. Ready? I'll do one more post to the link. dragonblogger.com/enter-live. All right. We're going to pick the first $5 Amazon gift card winner. Hey, Patches. First winner is Manuel G. Manuel G. Manuel G. Are you in chat? Let me see. Manuel G. Are you in chat, Manuel? 60 seconds to claim the prize. Manuel G. Is Manuel G in chat? Congratulations. Send me an email. Contact me at dragonblogger.com. You are the winner. Next gift card giveaway. All right, hold on one second here. The Gleam is being a little slow on my side. All right. Gleam, come on, catch up. Why is it taking so long? All right. Next winner, repicking. The next winner of the gift card giveaway is Stacy's. I know that's going to be Stacy's mom's got it going on, right? That's Stacy's mom's got it going on. It's got to be. That is Stacy's mom. I recognize that handle. Stacy's mom's got it going on. I think that's the name of the handle. Stacy's mom, are you here? Stacy's mom in chat. 60 seconds to claim. Hopefully Stacy can see this and is not busy watching multiple streamers. Yep, there you go. Stacy's mom's got it going on. Congratulations. Email contact me at dragonblogger.com. Contact me at dragonblogger.com, and I will give you your $5 Amazon gift card at the end of the stream. Now, so does anybody have questions on any of the products I showcased in the stream? What was your favorite product that I showcased today during the stream? Anything specific? That desk I liked a lot. My desk right now is an L desk. It's not nearly as big as Nate's new Vestiaire desk. So I particularly like that Vestiaire desk that Nate showcased. If nothing else, everybody, thank you for joining our coffee and conversation stream today. It was neat to open up with my coffee variety that I've been drinking lately, and I'll try to do these more often. I'll try to see if I can do them on Saturday mornings if I can, since I don't get to stream myself during the weekdays very much. I usually have my stream team cover on the weekdays because I'm usually busy working like 11, 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday. So coming up on the schedule this week, we have Nikita. We'll be doing a pets and pampering products stream on Tuesday night. So Nikita will be covering mostly pet products and like therapy, massage type products. So pet and pampering products on Tuesday night, 4 p.m. Pacific with Nikita. Then James will be back streaming on Thursday and Friday, doing the deal stream on Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, and again, another stream on Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific. So the only other Amazon streams we have this week planned so far are Tuesday night at 4 p.m., Thursday and Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific. We will have Twitch streams and other game streams throughout the week. Feel free to contact us on any of our sites or social medias, ask questions, make suggestions on what you want to see for giveaways, what you want to see us do next. I will post a few giveaways in chat that you may not know about, especially if you're new. So if you go to dragonblogger.com, we do a lot of giveaways. And I'm not talking about a little bit of giveaways. I'm talking about a lot of giveaways. I have 2 $100 Amazon gift card giveaways going on right now. 2 separate ones going on simultaneously that you can enter at the same time. dragonblogger.com/wingc is the first one. And then I have another one called, you could go and see the other one as well. And then I'm giving away a Bedsure Sherpa hoodie. We're giving away a Robot Vac, which I don't want to call it the Robot Vac too much because they're a competitor Robot Vac to the one we showcased today. So they're not a Ufe Robot Vac, which I'm testing. They're a different brand. But just go to dragonblogger.com, click on giveaways. Yes, we have 2 $100 Amazon gift card giveaways going on at the same time. You can enter both of them separately. The winners for those will be drawn at the end of the month. One of them goes into the next month. We are doing a lot of giveaways. Oh, James might be doing a mystery box giveaway on Thursday too. Me and my wife will also be doing our gift card giveaway and our mystery box giveaway on Sunday, which is always at 12 p.m. on Sundays. We do our mystery box giveaway and our Amazon live stream. My wife and I do Sundays mostly. So, yes, giveaways is what we do. We've been doing giveaways since 2012. I've always loved doing giveaways. I enjoy rewarding fans. I enjoy giving stuff away. And especially with us getting so much product lately, a lot of times we're giving away our unboxed products or our gently reviewed products just because we can't keep so much. We fill up storage locker upon storage locker with products, the amount of content we get. So a lot of times we also work with brands, and brands are willing to let us give away one of their products too. Because we usually, when we get a product we receive from a brand, we usually ask the brand, hey, can you run a giveaway with us and let us give away one of those? I've got another partnership with AirTalk coming where I'll be running a new giveaway kicking off in February for an AirTalk air purifier too. So I do my best to negotiate not only for us to review products, but I really look out for making sure I can try to get products to give away for our fan base too and reward the fans. So I go out of my way to try to make sure giveaways are part of my brand negotiations just because that's what I do. Thank you everybody for joining me and have a great rest of your Monday. Oh, it's if you just look on the homepage, it is exactly dragonblogger.com. It's literally yesterday's post. It's called the Lamer Gamer Dragon Blogger Team Up Giveaway. And this one is the team up I did with the Twitch streamer and YouTuber Lamer Gamer. He helped co-fund that giveaway. So it's literally the second post on the page if you go to dragonblogger.com. So there's the main giveaway and then there's the Lamer Gamer $100 giveaway. So both of them, I'll be drawing the winners when those giveaways ends. And the $100 could be either Amazon gift card, PayPal, or Steam gift card. You choose how you want to receive the gift card if you win. So good luck to everybody who enters all our giveaways. As always, we try to do Amazon gift card giveaways. As many streams as we do. We just like giving away stuff. That's what we do. You could come over to our Discord. If you're more of a gamer and you're interested in winning PC games, I do a spin to win on my website. It's dragonblogger.com/spin to win. And every day you could spin once every day, and you have a chance to win an instant PC Steam game key too. You also can win coupons. You can win golden gems, red gems, and those red gems are raffle tickets to win more gift cards. $10 gift cards or $25 gift cards. I also randomly pick out winners of my mailing list, my email list for Amazon Live. If you're just a member of my email list, you have a random chance to win a $10 gift card every single month. I pick out random winners to win random gift cards as being part of my mailing list as well. So I put a lot of effort. Oh yeah, Elden Ring looks pretty good. I'm not really into Souls games though. Souls games are just not my thing, just because the whole you have to learn every single move and attack and counterattack. I've just not been huge into Souls games. And I know Elden Ring is really just another rebranded Dark Souls, so I'm not sure if it's going to be my cup of tea, but we'll definitely have it covered as well. Have a great rest of your Monday, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and spending time with me. My name is Justin. I am the DragonBlogger, and we are the DragonBlogger channel. We are a multi-content creator channel. We've got 12 people on our crew. We've got James, Nate, Nikita. We've got Natalie, Jackie, and we've got Mrs. DragonBlogger. We've got Jeffrey. We've got Merle. We've got tons of content creators, and this is our thing. We all do this as a hobby. We love putting together content, testing products, and showcasing it to the fans. Thank you for the follow, JSMC. Thank you for the follow, Susan. And have a great rest of your day, everybody.